Alright, we're gonna attempt to cast another replay from Lab. I'm gonna make this into 2 separate recordings in case it starts crashing me again. Because, wait, what? 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 Hold on. I gotta report this. Okay, so every time I try to go into my thing here, it would spam me with an error that it wasn't it. There it is. All right. Okay, so yeah. So every time I try to go in here, I get this error. Failed to get information about listed videos. You'll notice I played 2 games of Spiritwell. That's the only difference between yesterday and today, as I played some Spiritwell. And that apparently corrupts everything, because if we go into here, when you switch to ranked mode, Immortal War, bot match, whatever, this doesn't do it, right? And if I go to showdown in here, or local video, this doesn't work. I try to download this replay he tells me about. That throws the same error. So I had the idea I could go into the EU server and I won't have match history. Well, I had match history and I tried it a few times until I realized it wasn't actually connecting me to EU, because clicking EU was clicking the background and it wasn't logging me in. But then when I go and click on EU and then try to log in, it would log in and then it actually put me on NA still. So this game's user interface was designed by monkeys flinging shit at each other and screeching. Anyways, he had to actually locally send me the file, so we confirmed that at least gets it to list here. I have not tried it yet. Like I said, I'm going to segment this recording and then we're going to try it because I'm expecting it to crash. Alright, this will be our first attempt. Actually, I switched to DirectX 12. And, I'm on DirectX 11 now. So DirectX 12 is what I was using before. Because DirectX 11 kept, not crashing, but it was just, the performance is so awful. But now OBS actually cannot hook DirectX 12 at all, no matter what I try to do. So, yeah. This replay is also like twice the size of the other one. So, this is another duos. We'll have Lab and Wolfgirl. Lab actually played a lot of solos today, too. We've got Laughing, Dash, Jack, XP, and ooh, Gen Monarch. That's a dude I ran into a lot in the solos when I still played. He was one of the only dudes I was able to consistently beat. But what does this sign say? Gen Monarch. It's his own name. Oh shit. There's battle going. So what I kind of noticed about this that's different from the referee is I think the referee will show the it will show the when they're fighting, like you get a little notice that like this group is fighting or whatever, right? So there is some problems here. Lab actually did hot drop this place, but you'll notice they spawned up. And these guys, Laughing, Jack et al, are still over here. We can actually kind of zoom out here and play around a little bit. It'll definitely take me probably quite a while to get used to the controls for this, because it's definitely very, very different. So I thought they hot dropped, but maybe those guys were in spirit. One guy here is still in spirit. So some bots have spawned over here. You see that the bots kind of all like spawn at once. Monarch and Jack have gone down to puzzle. There's actually a bunch of fighting going on down here. That is going to be these dudes. So it looks like Annabelle 67 is actually a player. There's some sassing going on here. There is apparently a bug that zipping his ult lasts indefinitely. It, like, the buff it gives you just heals you forever, which might explain why some of the people in Spirit Well just took a very long time to kill. So Lab is actually fighting someone at the moment. This guy's definitely dead. These guys got cooked immediately. Wolf Girl's got yellow armor. Bots are automatically killing bots. We might just see the bots just like disappear up here. Yeah, that's what's happening. And they're all scripted deaths. When you see the bots killing each other, it's a script, obviously. They don't spawn on the map when that happens. So there was 2 dudes over here. They got jumped right away. Now, what I'm kind of curious about is when I saw the replay settings at the end of the match, we could actually go here. And I think we can watch that again. Yeah, we can watch that again. All right. So yeah, they were fighting the bots. This is kind of like Heroes of the Storm, where I was able to go back in the replay. I guess you could in the newer League ones too. God, it's been so long. Yeah, this guy was just in there and he just got fucked. So they were fighting the bots, and that guy just like went in there and got murdered. The emotes come. Yeah, so this is kind of how I figured it went. It was a very fast fight. She blew her ult just to deny him the cat grab. Now, there was a statement to be made about that. That was pretty silly. So yeah, we get a little bit of tools in here we don't normally get to see. Now you can see that these guys are fighting a bot down here, but one didn't actually aggro. And there's actually still a lot of fighting going on down here. So this is one of the things that I thought could be kind of interesting about Naraka is there's a lot of moving parts going on in any given match, even a champion fight. And it can definitely be a lot to keep track of everything that's going on. One of the things I found really interesting about the NBPL is they have like camera feeds for all the players. And that's kind of interesting. I believe that when we disconnect the camera from that, we still get the local render range of the player that it's fastened to. So, there's some dudes fighting over here. Lab and Wolf Girl are looting Plume asshole. Pretty much uncontested at the moment. There's an angry Rumi. It's getting sassed. Rumi is murdered. That dude's cooked. I think when we use the 3 camera, the free roam camera, it tends to just freak out. So Lab got this armor. That bot got aggroed by Wolf Girl. Meanwhile, Monarch and Laughing Jack XP have completed puzzle. This toaster's getting traumatized. You can tell these are not the same as the quick match bots. The quick match bots are just ridiculous. The Chinese dudes, these guys went up here and there's some up there, so there was 2 bots that they were fighting. Was the one bot the one that was down here? No, this one died. And this one died. These are 2 different bots. I think the colors is the teams. So then where the hell is the other... I don't know. Oh, Monarch has arrived. Found Lab sleeping on the job. Alright. So this is not a Rumi shale. So... you probably don't want to burn your ult when the shield is up because it's just going to keep going. Oh, the Tumult ult could be really bad though. They're getting kind of stuck in there. But Shale is so strong now because of that team buff that she gave. Lab could have taken so much damage from all that. but all of Monarch's all got kind of blown on her, and the shield was up during that. But the Tumult is giving Wolf Girl some problems over there. F2 is you can use it to combo, but it has kind of a short cooldown, so spamming it can be kind of useful too. He swapped out. Wolf Girl is still fighting, actually. It kind of looked like she was getting a little cooked over there, but there's been some armor swaps and other shit going on until she finally got killed. During this period, Lab has taken the red armor. And this guy is still swapped out to gray armor, I think, and using a gray weapon, so the gear difference is really crazy. And Wolf revived, but oh, that was Marnarch. Marnarch died. Oh no, he got eliminated. So that was, yeah, that was their second death because they died at the beginning. Meanwhile, this guy died, and this dude is running around kind of alone. There's these dudes over here. These bots were killed over here. The two Chinese groups are kind of close to each other. So we might see them kind of running into each other. The ghost is going in this direction. This guy's coming up there. They're going to run into these dudes or these dudes almost assuredly. These guys have the free reign down here. There's so many Chinese named groups. It's just like impossible to keep track of them all. But the ghost is about to run into this too. So Yang is up. There's a Yang portal here, which might actually get kind of contested. There's a Yang portal down here, which is easy for them, and this and this. Now, Lab and Co. usually go for Yang, so the big difference is that there isn't a timer in this, so we don't have as much shenanigans as we do in solos. Bots just got murdered. So they're not beelining towards it at the moment. This Yang is closed. And they have bounty. These guys got actually free Yang. So only one team went into Yang. That was actually kind of surprising. So there's definitely some shooting going on over here. Lots of parties coming over here. These guys just won out. The other dude is kind of cooked. So let's see what happens when I bring my camera up here. Yeah, see that? The rendering is a little silly. I'm not going to be able to recognize the Chinese names. That guy just like died instantly though. He already had no health. Was that the solo dude of the other guy who was dead? Yeah, I think so. That's this dude. Yeah. So that shell is gonna be kind of fucked for a while. These guys came over here, but they're definitely picking up all the sloppy seconds. There's some chasing going on. The chasing is real. A little bit of a struggle here. She has 13 grapples, so she can evade for a while. And it doesn't seem like... she almost juked him, but the fact that they were not chasing super hard kind of... Wasn't this was a game I was watching earlier. Wasn't this a game where Lab's mouse died? And I don't know if he had to like switch to a different mouse or if he like switched over to a touchpad or something. Yeah, this chase is not going anywhere in a hurry. Some bots have spawned on the group. The chase is on. There is fighting going on somewhere. This guy got jumped. People are just kind of getting jumped all over the place. Oh, he's gonna revive. Lab has murdered a bot. Oh, they killed these guys. Alright, hang on. I want to see this. I want to see precisely what happened here. Is there a hotkey for this? It would be progress. Back 10 seconds. So she died. Alright, these are the guys that got the free Yang buff. Alright. Oh. Some good dodges, but the blue follow-up didn't hit anything. And then she's just back. Gets an instantaneous parry. Well, Einar is doing... What? Did he just... give up? He must have just given up. That's... I thought it was really weird that they both died so easily, and that's kind of why. And yeah, these guys gave up chasing completely. I guess he just gave up. He probably figured he wasn't gonna like evade the two of them. I kind of recognize this. This is where Lab's mouse died. I'm sure of it. He's very fortunate they're out in the middle of nowhere, but this spirit well is yeah, the spirit well is gonna be pretty hard to get to. This dude's alone and probably not going to be able to do anything about that. And these guys are shopping. Advanced heal, group heal. He's got a pretty deck build. Now, what is the button to show his whole team? There we go. So she is actually missing a Jade. And her build is definitely not nearly as finished. So, Sin Cleaver is one I have never really used. And these guys are not fighting? I don't know what that was about. The Colin was like right next to him. I don't think he saw him. The battle wages on. Lab is trying to fix his mouse, I think, at the moment. They're getting a little cooked. The Kylan is doing a lot of damage. Kylan was buffed in this patch, wasn't he? Like his ult damage. The shell was not able to save. Oh. 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 I'm trying to find my cursor. There was no hard commit into that. Wait, is there two Kylans? No, this was the first Kylan. That's just an entirely separate group. And they just are gonna seed it because he has no wall. So, the, you can see Kylan has that little green buff. I think that is from Zipping's ult. But I don't know if we see it as a buff icon, but I can hear it. Alright, so at this point, Lab and Co. have run into a group. Lab is chasing. This dude had like gray armor, right? So he just started like hard chasing this dude as Wolf Girl started fighting the Zenda, I think it was. The chase is on. Now, what I kind of noticed when I was watching this is that his mouse control looked really whack. We might see a little bit of it. Yeah, this doesn't show as much as I figured it's interpolated. So, it was really twitchy. Like, it felt like he was really fighting the mouse. Got a nice shot in, though. And got another headshot from the sounds of it. Now, he is all nunchucks. Just pure nunchucks. He's just pure nunchucks. He has cavalry bloom and no dual blades at all. Wolf Girl is missing 2 upgrades on her 2 jade slots. Early parry. She blows her all. It looks like she should be pretty fucked here. That was a nice little combo. Now, Lab's ult had just timed out. I actually feel like he might like just kind of like cancel it early once he's out of the charges for it, just to get it recharging a little sooner. It does give you a damage bonus, but it's not very much. So the chase is on, and Wolf Girl is actually taking kind of a lot of damage at this point. She definitely has to be a little careful about chasing, because that can happen. Now, he just wants this bloom, and that gives him quite a bit back. Now, this is kind of an even fight. Did not parry that blue. Oh, had Mortal Defiance. Mortal Defiance makes a big difference here. Still chasing. Now, Lab has, no grapples. What the fuck was that? So, he did not go to revive Wolf Girl. He tried to finish, but he ran out of grapples and was not able to land any killer shots. Meanwhile, if we look across the map, we have another solo dude over here. And these 2 over here that look like they're going to take some Yang. So, hypothetically, if one of these 2 is paying attention and 2 people take Yang, one can definitely get a free Yang, but they're probably not going to go in if they just see the one go in. But you can actually get a revive out of it. Okay, never mind. Purple revived. I think there was a revive there? Or maybe they were stacked. No, I think there was a revive, wasn't there? I should have checked the player count. And so this guy's going to come down here and possibly run into these dudes. So he's just going to hide. He might have been actually hoping for a free Yang. But he has no money to revive. He needs a significant amount of money. There is no Morus or anything. So Wolf Girl got revived because there was a lot of money, and she got back all of her gear, and he bought a bunch of stuff. These 2 are emoting and gonna go into Yang possibly. Did they get? They got the solo Zenda. They got the solo Zenda. The other group. The other group did not go in. Or if they did, they got a free Yang. So the solo did go in. Can she win? Against a Kylan? I don't think so. Much less a Kylan that appears to be receiving indefinite healing. Like, see how the zipping has an ult up still? But their health just keeps going up? Zipping is just busted. she just heals forever. This is so fucking stupid. So these 2 are hiding in a bush. They're just chilling. It's a roomy shale. They're just hiding in a bush. So they're perpetually healing fucking Kylan. Wait, what? She's Zenda's in the bush with them. Did they definitely saw her go in. Or is that her ghost? Her ghost went in. I don't know, man. There was something fucked up was going on there. Yeah, that was her ghost. Her ghost saw them in a bush. Will a ghost see you if you're in a bush? You know, now I'm not really sure about that. I think she was hoping people were fighting so she could revive in third party. These guys are probably going to wait until the bush until the very last moment and try to third party. I think Lab and Co is hoping that they were going to third party too. So everybody is kind of waiting around and doing nothing at the moment. This is kind of stupid. They finally had to leave because they got bounty put on them. The Zenda finally revives. Alright, I'm pretty sure the Kylan saw them. They're coming to Team Lab now. Lab is gonna get cornered between two teams. Alright. Oh, there's the Zenda. She appeared. Just to get gut caught and merciless. Oh, look, there's another team here. Someone has the fucking no. The solo Zenda. And these two went off to go shop as the other groups are all chasing. Do you think she can do it? Do you believe? She ran right into Lab again. This guy has spent most of the game fighting Lab. Oh, finally cooked. Finally cooked. Remember, the Kylan zipping is perpetually healing indefinitely. So they are, they're gonna be very, very hard to kill. Not to speak of the fact there's gonna be a third party on them the entire time. This is just watch their health. It's just always going up. She's gonna ult again. I'm pretty sure it doesn't stack, but I don't actually know. Oh yeah, that's an interesting interaction. The shield proc is already up. I guess the stagger from headshots procs it. He's just healing the entire fucking time. Nah, Lab's fucked. Wilcrow can't really do too much at this point. She actually managed to get out of the hole though. The other shell got trapped. She's cooked. Dear. Dude, you can't possibly kill them. Oh, that was a really strong positioning on that ult. Just instantly knocked them away from Kurumi and knocked one into the zone. Like, they can't die. You have to actually do a lot of damage, and you just can't. You can't kill them. Don't you love untested software? Like, it's really great. I like the, I mean, you notice this when you're hitting him normally, right? Like, you see how the back faces on that, the end of it sticks through? You can see that without even using a spectator camera. I can't. Don't you love untested software? Where they just push out a patch that has bugs like that, and it doesn't get even patched out? That's crazy. That whole game was silly as hell.